Hello. This is Elvin from TradeYourEdge.com, and welcome to my YouTube commentary. This is mainly to review and watch and share my views on the forex price action, specifically for euro dollar, pound dollar, gold, and uh, euro pound. Okay. So in front of me, I have my weekly chart on euro dollar. For those who are new, let me zoom out to give you an overview of what I'm watching. So as you can see, this is my long-term downward channel. I base this channel on a few things. There's a few light touches here, one, two, three, and on the top there's one, two, and now the third one. So um, both the top and the channel give me a few decent touches that would give me a good indication of where price is. Of course, this is not rocket science or not exact science, and I may or may not always get it right, and that's the challenge and fun of the currency market. Okay. Price action is such that it's giving me some form of indication, and I will work on that basis. Now, the most recent price action, apart from touching the top channel, it's also touched a very nice horizontal level around 1.19. Okay, so that horizontal is based on a few touches here, as you can see on my diagram. One, two, a small one here, three, four, and the main one being here 5. Okay, so as price touches that, uh, it's what I have, what I call a confluence of factors, right? Or this is where, as a detector, I look for how the probability would stack up where price action could happen. Now, in this case, price could have gone higher, and if you followed my commentaries in the last few weeks, there were no clear indication whether it would go higher or lower until very recently. Okay, and the signs were unclear. However, I know for certain there is a level. The ceiling here could have been broken, and if it had broken, my next level or my next challenge or resistance would be around 1.25. Now that it's broken downward, I would be watching to see price going down straight to 1.14 and potentially lower. Okay. So what is my indication that price is definitely moved? In the most recent week, price gave me the final confirmation that price have moved. Now, for some, this confirmation might be too late. For some, it's just nice because from here onwards, you would then take it short. There are multiple factors. It depends on your strategy and depends on your risk appetite and your risk profile. Are you a early? Are you a risk taker? Are you going in and having your risk reward to cover you, or are you going in later, having a higher confirmation but lower risk trade? So that depends on your strategy. But the worst that would happen is to have a high risk and low reward strategy, right? That is just not good enough, and that's pointless, in fact. So it really depends on your strategy. Anyway, back to price action. As we can see that the price has been ranging, and coming down. Now, in actual fact, price is not really ranging, but it is ranging, and that's a very confusing statement. So let's go in a little bit more on that. And the main reason I say that is price is actually having a consolidation around the resistance area. That's definitely happening. However, what is not clear is that if you were to move it to the smaller time frame, and let me make it very clear, is that actually, in actual fact, price is making higher highs and higher lows. So price is going higher and higher and higher from here. Sorry, higher lows and higher highs. Yeah, apologies for that. So let me clarify that. The lows are getting higher and the highs are getting higher as well. Okay. Here you go. Now, what is interesting for me is that when price came here, price was actually just about level. Okay. For those who can't see, let me put this a little bit clearer. Price was just about level. Okay. The interesting part for me was that you had a right shoulder, which means you now had a lower high. Okay. You now had a lower high, and as soon as price came slightly below this low, this was a confirmation that this was the lower high, right? Because price could have come down and it could have gone up again. Anything could have happened, right? But in this case, for me, price had a lower low, uh, and so on and so forth. Now, of course, some would have taken the short over here. Some would have taken their entries over here. It's down to your strategy. However, I'm watching price pattern. I'm not sharing strategy. So just to be very, very clear. Okay. So, and this is what I was looking at in this price pattern. Very, very interesting, and a very good case study. Okay. Now, so that is the beautiful euro dollar. Now, moving on from that, I am now going to pound dollar. Pound dollar, very big picture. Similarly, the weekly chart, if I were to zoom out, this was a similar pattern. However, what was interesting for me is that price actually broke out of that level, that downward trend, and made a double top. Where my mouse is. So let me just make it clear here. Price made a double top, and I would foresee price going down. My next target would be somewhere at the bottom, heading towards 1.14. This was 2 weeks ago. That was where price gave me a confirmation of a short. Price would then move. I believe price would be going downwards further. Would it go all the way to the bottom? Not sure yet, but that's my target for now. Is price going to range? Not too sure yet, but that's the situation. Okay, that's where I would just keep watching. Okay. So because of that, my bias is short. For whoever is watching this, trade based on your trading rules and remember your risk reward and keep to your rules and all should be good. Okay. Next to look at gold. Interesting. So this one is a very straightforward one. Gold was testing a psychological level of $2,000, and it was ranging for a while between $2,000 and this horizontal level here, which is roughly 1800 and 1800 and a half. Okay. What was interesting for me was that price was making a triangle. Uh, it was ranging, and as of last week, it broke out. And this is what I love about price action. The longer it consolidates, the stronger the breakout. So this is something I'll be watching very closely, uh, and to take a few short trades from here. Okay, loving this trade. Sorry, loving this commodity pair, and I will see what I can do next. Last but not least, Euro Pound. For those who follow me, Euro Pound is not something I trade often unless it touches the top and the bottom of the range. Now, this is a range strategy. What I was waiting for was for price to come up to the 0.93 level. It did 2 weeks ago, and now it's giving me a nice little setup. What is nice is the week that just closed recently is now a very nice inside bar. Going to the daily chart, it is looking very nicely to go short. As a range trader, well, as a range strategy, sorry, all I do is trade it when it's to the top. and I'll trade it when it reaches the bottom. That's it. So until the price breaks out of this ceiling and floor, it will remain a range strategy. Okay, so that's just to share my slightly different view of how I trade a range currency pair and a trending currency pair. Okay, so that's it from me. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoy it. Let me know if you've got any questions. Right, thank you and happy trading.